The excitement of coming here, it's so peaceful. I just took several pictures. You guys always go the extra mile and you truly care about each person.
Well, Sharon, thank you so much for offering your time to just sit down with us and give us your own testimonial of our knee program. What was your knee or your knees? What were they like when you first started coming here?
Very painful, and
Hmm.
the doctor had said bone on bone, and as you know, that can or cannot be, but the pain was terrible.
Yeah,
And when I first came here, the very first visit, I received a lot of pain relief. And
awesome.
then not long after that, I got in the program, and you definitely have helped me tremendously, even with memory issues. So, Sid,
Whoa.
you,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm hearing knees. I know there's some weight loss. You lost like 15 pounds or something like that.
yes,
I know overall you were on the weight loss kick before that.
yes.
What do you mean memory? Do you care to share on that? Because you
No,
came for knees and now you're telling me about your memory?
yes. So I survived a brain injury
Yeah.
about 24 years ago, and just had a lot of mental clarity issues because of the memory loss. I lost almost all of my short term memory, and when I
Oh,
had the accident, April 12th, '99, and I actually spent a lot of time in Charlottesville after I had the accident in Salem, New Jersey. Spent
whoa.
time in their hospital for 10 days in and out of a coma on life support. I wasn't supposed to live. And if I lived, I wasn't supposed to walk. So I was released in a wheelchair, and the whole
Whoa.
left side of my body was cold to the touch and very
Man.
swollen. So I still fight with those things, and certainly the memory issues. So just you guys have helped me with that. And then after learning how to walk again, I completely tore my tibial tendon.
Oh.
And so that you guys told me to go ahead and use the anodyne on that.
Yeah.
What Sid told me, and
Hmm.
you showed me, he showed me, and you told me about it. So that heat therapy has also helped the pain in my ankle until I can lose the last 30 to 40 pounds that I need to have that operation on.
I agree. But I'm still fast. Oh, let's go back. I don't want to miss this brain thing, this memory thing, because I really want to interview you on that. But the knee is feeling what percent better if you had to
Oh,
pick?
it's probably 75% better.
75% better.
Yes, the pain has left. The just you can feel with the heat on using the anodyne
Yeah.
and the other one
The
that the
rebuilder?
rebuilder.
Yeah.
I use that daily, and if I don't use that, I've only missed it once or twice through all these months, and I just can't live without it. So it's just wonderful. And then the vitamins, and then of course the keto or the low carb, that has truly helped. And no matter what, I still try to do about 2,500 to 3,000 steps. When I first hurt my ankle, I could
Jeez.
only do 500 steps. And in the summer, you said it would be best to go ahead and swim. So I did a
Yes.
lot of swimming,
Oh,
and but now still I try to get in my steps and walk, and I walk the dog,
wow.
and it has truly helped with that.
What things or activities are you able to do better now, or that you're now able to do that you
Yes.
weren't able to do before starting with this program?
Well, definitely the pain has lessened greatly, and my stamina is so much better. So, and then helping my mom,
Yeah.
I did injure my shoulder lifting her, so I try not to lift her too much, but
Yeah.
just to have the stamina to take her around and do what needs to be done. And as she
Wow.
got out of the hospital, her best friend went in the hospital, and I had to go tidy up his
Oh
kitchen
my.
and feed his animals and help. So just to
Huh.
be able to continue doing what I need to do on a daily basis, not only for my family, but those who are in
Yeah.
emergency need or situation.
And perfect segue. So keeping up with the husband and the stepdaughter,
Yes.
those were goals that we set out. How close? We're 90 days or so
Yes.
into it. How close are you to keeping up with the hubby and the stepdaughter?
A lot better. I mean, certainly my stepdaughter is very young, and the husband has lost over 50 pounds with keto. So he zooms anyway. They call him Speedy because
Oh,
he is fast, but
whoa.
he is very very good about waiting for me if I need to come, or just making sure that I get up and move. So that's
Yeah.
wonderful. Motivation is not a problem for me. It's just
Yeah.
make sure that the body lines up and the
Yeah.
brain lines up with what you need to do and how you need to get it all taken care of.
Another perfect segue. So I'm just dying to know. I think I know the answer, but I want to know from you. You said your brain is functioning better. You have better clarity. You have better
Yes.
memory. It's probably not perfect, but it's improved.
Yes.
How do you think that happened? Here we are, we're working on your knee. What do you mean?
Oh, I totally believe that you guys are enthralled with the whole body.
Yeah.
As the first time I met with you, you said that we work on the entire body. Whether we were starting with the knees, we
hmm
care about your whole body. And I
hmm
forget the exact words, but
That's pretty
just
good.
just
I
that
like that.
you definitely want to not only service our whole body, but you care about our whole health in
Yes.
general for each person. And that means an incredible amount. It's, as you said, God created the body and he wants it to heal. And you aid us in the healing
Right.
and the different things that you've given us to help and enable us to heal.
You got it. Now you mentioned you gave away a few of the therapies. One's called the rebuilder that we use for the knee. There's certain straps that go along with this. And I was writing this down, like I got to give her the bucket because I'm gonna give you the bucket, which will allow you to work on the ankle and the feet. It's another accessory on the rebuilder. So I love you as a patient so much. I'm going to give this thing to you and show you how to use that. But I'm still curious. I haven't got the answer. How is your memory better?
Yes, sorry. So my memory is much
I
better.
forgot. No.
I forgot.
Okay.
My memory, I have much more mental clarity.
Yeah.
This is the second time that I have not used my GPS to get here from
That's what you
Amherst
said.
County.
Yeah.
And just so thankful that, hey, I can remember and I'm not freaking out because where am I? And not only that, I used to have just sensory overload.
Yeah.
So just, I guess, from the diet, of course, as you know, the less inflammation, and then
Yes.
the low carb or the keto,
Yeah.
it certainly helps with your mind and with all that, like, more mental focus and clarity. But also, I'm sure just by the things that you're doing for my body to heal better and telling me the supplements, and
Yes.
those have truly helped.
You nailed it. Yeah, it's the anti-inflammatory diet. You're on the keto diet. It's a phenomenal low sugar, low carb diet. And there's been plenty of research on those diets, including, and especially including keto, but how these types of diets, void of carbs and void of sugars, helps reduce overall body inflammation to include the brain. It also helps with cutting down on what we call oxidative stress on the body. So it's like the nerves they're kind of like sitting in acid. It's not really, but it's like you're just clearing out this oxidative stress where your body can kind of, Pac-Man can go in there and clean up things around memory, around the brain, around the spinal cord and your left ankle and the right ankle and the shoulder.
Yes.
People who get on the program, they come in for knees and then they're telling me, like, my fingers are feeling better.
Yeah.
Well, I never even put a hand on the fingers. It's because we treat the person.
And the whole body.
The whole body, not just the left knee that comes in. So yeah, I think of all the therapies, I don't know if you would agree, because I know you love your rebuilder, I know you love your anodyne, but of all the therapies, the number one most important for me is the nutrition.
Yes.
That's honestly, I think that's where we get our biggest results.
That's so true.
Yeah.
And just the excitement of coming here, it's so peaceful. I just took several pictures out the window, and it's so peaceful, and your staff is always so helpful and polite and nice, and you guys always go the extra mile, and that's so appreciative. Instead of thinking, oh, here, we'll go get this done and then leave. You truly take the time and you truly care about each person, and that's very, very, very appreciative of that.
It's not really a joke. I wouldn't say it is sort of part of the hiring process, but I always like to say you hire nice. You can train someone how to do trigenics, or you can teach someone how to teach somebody else about the rebuilder or take an x-ray. You can train that, but you can't train nice.
Yes.
Or caring. They either
Yes.
have it or they
They
don't. And
don't.
we just don't hire those people who don't care.
Exactly. That
Yeah,
is
so we're fun.
so helpful.
Yeah.
And also another praise report I would definitely like to say about your clothes fitting better. Even my underclothing is just falling off of me as far as underwear and just a dress, or not a
Yeah.
dress, but a top and
Yeah.
a nice pair of pants that I wore to church yesterday. I'll be able to retire because they were falling off of me. So it's exciting. It's exciting. And my husband's like, oh, you get to buy all new clothes when you lose weight. And I said, are you kidding? I've got every size. So we don't have to cost, I don't have to cost anybody any money.
We're just going to go into that section when I weighed
Yeah.
that much.
But a long time ago, that was, high school, college days. So
Whoa.
to be able to lose another 50 pounds will take me back to my college weight or a little bit after college.
I just got chills. That's
exciting.
That's awesome.
That's
and I'm sure your husband's excited about
Yes.
that. Of course, you're excited. Every time you look in the mirror, you feel even better. What does that do for the psyche?
Yes.
We were talking about memory,
tremendously.
but what about just how you perceive yourself?
And how you feel better, and then just to have that lack of pain, the pain that I had so much, and in some hopelessness, because you think, wow, what am I gonna do now? What is the next step? The next step is possible knee replacement, and then I'm too young to get it to where I would need
Right.
it another one in 15 years. I don't even want to be cut on. I would rather go this
You
way.
can cut on and up, and think about the stress of
Yes.
just leading up to the surgery, and then the stress on the body and the
And the
psyche,
cost.
yourself, and then the cost, and then the PT and the
Yeah.
stress of going to those appointments. So hopefully we just avoided
Yes.
all that going forward. So I want to, you just really made my day. I was having a great day. I didn't need it to be made, but you really made my day. And this is an organic frozen cherry on the top
Yay.
for this one. I look forward to seeing or hearing your reports on more improvement, because what's great is that you didn't come in for weight loss. You didn't come in for memory improvement. You didn't come in for your shoulder or whatever, but you came in for the knee. That's great. That's what
Yes.
got you in here. But, really, you've taken on the challenge of changing lifestyle and
Yes.
adding therapies and all that. But you're really reaping the benefits. And it's so great that you really started experiencing it pretty quickly on. And that's nice. We all want, like, we're an Instagram world, right? You want to order your Amazon thing and get it tomorrow. You want results now. And so some people have to wait a little while, and you kind of got them from the start. I know there were some ups and downs, right?
Yes.
Some good days and not so good days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then I cut my toe, so I didn't get to wear my shoe for a week, but that's so much better.
Yeah.
And then problems with mom in the hospital and many different things, but such is life.
Everybody has a story,
Yeah.
Everybody is the main character in their story, and there's always some drama, and there's some comedy, and
Yes.
some sci-fi.
Definitely.
One last question, and I'm curious. You may not have been skeptical when you first came in, but a lot of people, and people who might be watching this, would be skeptical. Like they've heard what you heard, like, oh, you're bone on bone, and you need a surgery. And then there's literally like, that's it. I'm bone on bone. I either suffer or I have a surgery.
Yeah.
And then you see an ad or something on Facebook, or maybe you see me talking on YouTube, or you watch one of these videos here, and you hear about people who actually also are bone on bone or near bone on bone.
Yes.
But were you skeptical when you first called our office? Yeah, tell us about that.
Somewhat, because I know the regular orthopedic was like, okay, well, we'll get you in for a Synvis shot. And they worked a little bit in the past, and then after a while, they would not work. And not only that, they cost a fortune. And this time, I don't even know if you know, this last time before I saw you all, they said that, hey, you need to basically come up with $1,000 straight off the bat before you even get a shot. And then it costs so much more after that.
I didn't know.
So now they are making you pay for the medicine that goes in the shot before they go and give you the Synvis, not the cortisone shots, but the Synvis. So it's just like, okay, another reason why not to fool with that, because people may have $1,000 laying around, but I don't.
Okay.
After a near fatal vehicle accident and having, making a lot of money, and then that changing your life and making lots less, but you're alive. But going back to the question, which I already forgot. Oh,
Whoa, came back.
yes. So
What would you say to
definitely
the skeptic?
for the skeptic, come and check it out and listen and really be attentive to what this practice is offering, not only health, but wealth and coming back to clearness in your mind, but also your body, the pain that has been racked with some of your bodies. It's so frustrating and so hurtful. Just to get a release and a relief from that tremendously is a tremendous thing. Your health is your wealth, and your health is number one priority. And instead of taking it and putting it into a house repair or whatever else you've got, just please put yourself first, because it makes all the difference.
Well said. Well said. From someone who knows what it's like to lose her health. I mean, on the brink of death. You shouldn't
Yes,
really be here.
I know.
Of course,
Twice.
God had a different plan for you,
Yes.
but if we look at your
Mhm.
accident and all
And
the
then COVID.
trauma, and then and then COVID almost got you.
Yeah, 2 weeks
So
in the
twice.
hospital, 8 days in ICU. So very blessed twice.
So you still must have something really
Yes.
important to say, and maybe whoever's watching this, they garnered what you were here, the message you were here to give them. So I really appreciate you and your message, Sharon. Thanks so much.
Thank you guys so much.